my name is Hetty Diep, personal coach and nutritionist at Tenoverall, and today I'm going to show you how to make my morning green drink. So here we go. First, you want a decent size glass jar. This drink typically lasts me for about 3 to 5 hours, depending on how slow I drink it. It's very nutrient dense with a lot of microgreens, high in protein. It has carbs, a lot of fiber, and just keeps you pretty full. I would consider this my breakfast, so why don't we begin? So first, I fill it up 1/4 of the way with organic coconut water. And I just eye everything because you can measure it too. But I like to mix as I go, and you can always play with the proportions and what works best for you. Cordyceps, it's a type of mushroom for energy support. And there's some other, no, it's plain cordyceps. So this comes in like tablet form, which I simply open up and put into my smoothie. So, there we go. Put this on the side. And it's 2 tablets per serving. Very good. Next we have Chlorella. It's a type of algae. It's pretty high in protein, 2 grams per serving. And it's a microgreen. About 3 teaspoons. I forgot to use a spoon. Mix it up. It's green already. I love the color. It's so refreshing and calms my mind. Okay, next we have organic Moringa. It equates to 2 cups of greens per tablespoon. So this stuff is very dense. It's basically a bunch of greens packed into powder form. So it's dried up and condensed into a powder form so that 1 tablespoon equates to 3 grams of protein, and there's just a bunch of microgreens in here, so. I forgot my spoon, so I'm just gonna pour some in. So these microgreens are a little bit stronger in taste. I put about 1 to 2 tablespoons. As you can see, I'm not super strict with the measurements. Goji berries. So this is what gives your green drink its sweetness, its natural sweetness and some flavor. This drink does have to settle in for about, I'd say 2 to 3 hours. However, I usually do it overnight before I go to bed so that it really gets a chance to soak in all the way. Because the dried goji berries, they're dried, so it's chewy and it's kind of hard and it sticks to your teeth. But overnight, when it soaks in the water, it softens up, and then the sugars kind of marinate into the smoothie. It's really good. Okay, next we have hemp hearts or hemp seeds. 10 grams of protein per tablespoon, so that's quite a lot. There's also a lot of fat in it, healthy fats, 15 grams. So the fat content is similar to that of nuts, so I typically add about like 1.5 tablespoons. And next we have lion's mane mushroom powder. So this is good for brain health. It is kind of like the cordyceps. So the cordyceps is a type of mushroom for energy support. It's more for your respiratory system. This one is more for your brain. And I'll add, there we go, 2 teaspoons. Also, so 1 gram of protein per teaspoon. When we add up all the proteins at the end, I will calculate for you how much it amounts to. And it amounts to about, well, my smoothie, at least the way I make it, amounts to 25 grams to 30 grams of protein. And carb content, I would say around 50 grams to 60 grams of carbs. But I'll calculate it for real so that you could actually see more exact. Oh, so the next one is matcha powder. It's the type of green tea. And this adds a little kick to your smoothie. It has caffeine in it. And I just like the taste of matcha, so. Okay, almost done here. Maca powder. This is really great for energy as well. It supports libido, and it just has this really creamy, nutty flavor. Natural hint of sweetness as well, because again, the only sugars in here is really the goji berries, the coconut water with no sugar added, and the maca powder. There are no added sugars, so very clean drink in my opinion. All right, last one. Okay, let's do it. And then sometimes I'll add water to it. If I don't have water, I just add coconut water, which I'm gonna add some. So I'm just gonna shake it up real quick before I add the last ingredient, which is almond milk. I love these jars. So handy. Oops. Let me get a little messy. And then almond milk. Get that creamy texture. This is almond milk with cashew. Alright. There you have it. So, oh, at this point, I'll fill it up with ice to the top, so that it stays nice and fresh, because I take it on the go. Yeah, so I'll let this soak overnight, and then the next. So I typically enjoy leaving about 2 inches of room and not filling my smoothie all the way up until the next day when I'm waking up and everything's kind of marinated and soaked overnight. And then I like to add some ice to my smoothie, because I typically get up pretty early, around, like, I leave the house by 4:35, and so it's still cool outside at this point, but I won't finish my smoothie until, sometimes it lasts until noon, depending on how busy and how hungry I am. So the ice really keeps it fresh, and that way I don't have to put it in a cooler, and it stays nice and yummy until I'm done with it. So there you go, there you have it. It's my green smoothie. It can be similar to a meal replacement. It's like a light breakfast. I really enjoy this on the go. It's easy. The only thing to watch out for is that it can get on your clothes if you're not careful. Of course, I like to wear white all the time, but really be careful when you're drinking this, because the green can drip onto your clothes, and it comes off easily, but that's just like the only, I guess, like downside to the smoothie. But everything else, great health benefits, and yeah. Okay. Thank you for watching.